Right, here we go. We've got a truck here for sale, and you're gonna let us know all the bits about it. So what we got here then?
This is the Tego 1023, 4-pot engine, 230 horsepower, 4x4. It's got diff locks on front, middle and rear. Spoke box on the back, fitted up by myself. Yeah, I'm afraid it has to go.
Yeah.
We're having an extra baby, so we can't fit 4 in a cab. So.
And what year are we on this one?
2019.
And you were saying it's only, how many mileage is it?
4,000.
4,000
miles.
Yeah.
Just under 4,000 miles it's done.
So
in Scotland, Wales, Peak District, and that's about it.
Right. And then we'll have a wander round. You've got lockers and bits on there as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Got a gas locker and the rubbish box.
Yep.
So we've got the gas, 2 cylinders in there. And we have storage, aluminium lockers.
So all extra.
Cable 240,
Yep.
bits and pieces.
What tyres are you running on this? You've got the Pirellis. What size are these?
Pirellis. 365s. We're on 365s, 60s are 20s.
20s, so you're on 20s. Bit bigger than my Millie. And then what we got round the back?
We've got a little bit of a different thing, tyre. We've got the split rims as well. So to save weight, I took the rim off and we just got a tyre in the back. I didn't want more weight hanging on the back, so I embedded it into the back of the truck. And that saves a bit of length. Got more storage boxes. And the bike rack, reversing camera. We've got a water filling point here as well in the back, hidden out the way.
Right, that's for your tanks.
So that's for the water tanks in there.
And what height is it in total?
It's 3.4.
Right.
3.3. I think it's 3.3. Another little side locker, bits and pieces. And we have a 290 litre diesel tank on here.
So was that standard? Or?
No, the standard one's 120 litre, and I've brought a 290 Merc tank, aluminium. We have a wastewater tank, which is, I think it's 80 litres.
Right, yep.
The blue tank. The batteries were here, so the lorry batteries have been moved into the cab to make some more room.
Right, so window on the side.
Yeah, decal. The cab.
We'll have a look inside the cab, shall we? Oh. Air seats.
Air seats,
yeah.
Heated seats. They are very, very, very comfy seats. They lumbar control. They are so lovely. Movable steering wheel. Gas. So that kind of moves around up and down.
Yeah.
And then we've got the controls. We've got the low box. We've got diff middle and rear, diff middle, rear and front, air conditioned.
So you're full air conditioning there as well.
Full air conditioned in here. I've also got the escape hatch as well, but we use it for vents. And we have one computer system that tells you absolutely everything in this lorry. We were at.
So you got steering wheel controls.
Steering wheel controls, everything you need for the computer, the radio, your phone. It's all Bluetooth. We drove here. Took us 5.5 hours to get here from Norfolk. We did 170 miles. They're going to tell me it was about 14.1 miles per gallon we got coming here, so it wasn't too bad.
No.
What was the mileage on this? I'm sure it's.
So we've got 3 seats as well.
It's 3,778 miles, so it's done nothing.
It's brand new.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
What else? It's got extra switches for spotlights on the roof here,
Right.
beacons, and there's another switch for something on the rear, take power off to take out as well. Got an extra 24 volt socket fitted. Pockets in the back.
That's it, really.
It's nice. It's a really quiet truck to drive. It's kind of it is a joy. 6 gears. That's about it, really.
Yeah, we're going to have a look in the box then.
Yeah, I'll show you around the box. And then we come through into, we have some wardrobe systems. 2 cupboards. Everything's from birch ply. Mostly all the doors are 9mm and doubled up on the edges to kind of
You've
strength.
all hand built this?
It's all hand built, all done. Even the catches I made, these were just the normal lorry snap catches. A nice cut section in the middle, shrunk them down. Tapped on a nice handle for them. Put a nice little aluminium plate. Just like, they're lovely.
Locked.
They don't pop open at all.
No.
And underneath here is runs around. Oh. So you can run all more cables or anything else around, and this system works all the way around this cab. The piping. More cupboards. Here goes round.
Loads of
Loads of cupboard space. A big cupboard. Another big storage cupboard in here. And then behind here we have a 190 litre fuel water tank, and then on the other side we have another 210 litre water tank. Sorry, two 210 litre water tanks. I use one, and we have an emergency one if you want to fill it up if you're going away further for longer. Then we have storage cupboards for bedding, sleeping bags, pillows, all up here. We have a large bed, which is a fold-down bed. I like space seating. I like to sit there, read, watch films, and then having a large bed for the family. Which is just 2 catches that slip up, drops down, folds over. 3 mattresses fold down.
Great
That's the
idea.
bed.
And obviously you could use, and these can be doubled up as beds
this
as well.
is 6 foot underneath there, so you can sleep underneath.
Yep.
The only downfall is if someone wants to go to bed, you kind of haven't got really any sleep. But I thought you could put a catch on, and this would just be left upright, and then you've still got to use the table and still have an afternoon nap. So it is actually quite a large bed. I'm 6 foot and I can fit 6 foot and I'm overhanging, 6 foot and my toes overhang a little bit here.
And what's your dimensions of this whole pod?
This is 4.3 metres by 2.4. I think it is 4.2 by 2.4.
What about the height?
Height is 6. What's that? 2 metres? No, it can't be.
It's got to be about 7 foot. Easy.
No, 6'2", 6'3". I'm 6'2", so we got that. It's tall.
Yeah, so
I could have shrunk it down a little bit more.
So you've got double glazed windows.
Double glazed windows. They're not standard, but they are Everest aluminium windows, which I brought, and then I made a frame, an aluminium insert for the outside, and a timber insert. So they are.
Because from the outside, you've only got like 3 little tiny windows, but actually in here it's very light.
It's really bright.
Yeah,
it's really airy. We have the skylights. I made the skylights myself as well. They're a little bit, T-section with Teflon glass, 464 glass on an aluminium frame here. Drops down, locks, all timber, all made. Works. It's nice, simple.
Yeah.
What else we got? Table just spins around.
Is that fixed?
It's a fixed table, but
yeah.
it'd be nice to have one that goes up and down, and maybe one you can take away. We have storage underneath. There's a paint. We have storage here.
Yeah.
Underneath this one, there's all
under the
loads of storage underneath this one. Goes back to the tyre, to the flat.
Right.
Underneath this one is all the electronics. So here we have two 65, I think it's 65, 75 amp batteries. 75 amp batteries, 1200 watt Victron inverter. We have the MPPT solar. We've got 400 watts of solar. I've had no issues with losing power or having enough power. It's been fantastic. And a little 24 12 volt for the USBs kill switch. I have an input for 240 volt, so I can just swap from outside power. I can power all the sockets by just plugging it into there, and then I've got 240 instead of the inverter. Fused kill switch, water pump. Probably not the best place for a water pump, but touch wood, no issues.
Mine's in the same place.
All nicely made, professionally made cushions, should I say. A nice material, hide all manner of sins, more storage, food, kitchen stuff, pans, goes around, more, just goes around, junk.
And you've also got the option as well for even more cupboards. You can put cupboards up here.
Put cupboards up along the side.
Yeah.
I was wanted to put a wood stove in here, but I don't think I'm going to do it. But I think a little wood stove up there would be really nice. Yeah. A friend of mine gave me a really fancy little fancy old light, designer light, which is nice. We've got a bit of electronics. We've got 240 volt and 212 volts. We've got a water pump switch. Got a spare switch, the inverter switch, a water pump meter, the Ebaspacer hot air, and the Ebaspacer hot water control. It does both of them on the CAN system, and then the Victron Energy battery management, which is brilliant. It tells you as what you need to know.
Yeah. We
have the hot air system hidden in here, underneath here, amongst the toilet roll.
Oh, you're a hoarder.
I'm a hoarder. And then I did leave idea for a cut through, so this does kind of leave a space for someone to put an emergency passageway through there, but you'll lose that middle seat.
Yeah.
We have a cooker, gas and oven. It's all gas 3-ring. It needs replacing. It's not. I'm not happy with that. So it's gone with the oven. We have the hot water system in here. The Ebaspacer hot water, which feeds into a 15 litre water tank in here.
Okay.
Goes through, and then there's a power management for 240 volt, just tucked down in the bottom down here. Like before, a nice Formica type of. It's not Formica. It's like a Formica, but it's much thicker. It's about a 2 mil thickness. I can't remember the name of it. For a yellow top. It's bulletproof. It's really lovely stuff. And the offcuts, of course, get used. Drawers, and of course a little Waco fridge sits in here. It needs a catch, a little bolt, which I'll put on just to lock it in place, but usually I'll just put a little bolt in here. It just stops it from rolling out. We have the lorry batteries, which are tucked in there, bolted into there.
So how many you got in there?
There's just two truck batteries, so they're hidden in there out the way. They are vented, and there is a system to charge them up from the main power system there as well.
Okay.
And vice versa. Oh, we have a nice little curved toilet wall, and then we have a little toilet cubicle shower. We have lights. We have the vinyl flooring, which I've put on the walls. Works a treat. We have the kitchen flooring, the Gucci stuff on the floor. With one it's got a bit of a sunken plug hole, Nice little shower unit, shower curtain just to protect the toilet. It's a composting.
So it's you full composting. So I mean that's an open option. People can just change that.
You can change that. And a little bit more storage here, and a bit more storage up here for your bathroom wares. There you go. And just a shower curtain that just when you're in here. Hello. And a vent, and we have one vent in the bathroom.
Up in the roof.
Up in the roof. A nice stool. Nice little
extra little roof hatch there.
No.
Same as the back wall.
Yeah, I suppose you could always put bigger in. Because I've done the window small so people can actually cut if I wanted to. You can put a bigger window in, which if I wanted to, I would. What does that show? Water.
Yeah.
Tank. And a pot. Oh, it's all very simple. But I've really enjoyed making it. It's really it's really nice. It's really nice to live in here. But unfortunately, we have to try and sell her on, move on, because we've got 2 more children, and we can't fit 4 in a cab.